Hey, what's up guys? OctopusMan here once again, and today I'm going to be doing a birthday special video. My birthday was on the 17th, so now I know it's the 22nd, but still, I want to make a birthday special. And for the birthday special, I will be showing you guys a newly bought tank, not with real money. I mean, like, I saved up for this tank for a while, and I'm going to show you guys it. And just before you guys freak out because I have this tank, I will be warning you it is a tier 10. So, here we go. Great reveal. Let's see what tank I have that is tier 10 that I just got on my birthday. Let's see what it is. That's right, guys. The E100. Fully upgraded tank right here, guys. Took me a while, but I finally fully upgraded the gun. This tank is absolutely awesome. The alpha damage is so OP on this gun. And the protection on this thing is absolutely awesome. It has 2,400 hit points. It has 200 millimeters of frontal armor, 120 at the sides, and 150 at the rear. The turret armor is 250 millimeters thick at the front, 150 at the sides, and 150 at the rear. This thing weighs 130 tons, so ramming with this thing is absolutely awesome. The engine power is 1,200 horsepower. The speed limit is 30 kilometers per hour, which is also pretty awesome. The traverse speed degrees per second is 20 degrees, pretty good. And turret traverse speed is 16 degrees per second, which is also pretty good. With the gun I have, which is the gun 15 centimeter, so basically the 150 millimeter on this tank, can do 480 to 800 damage, has a penetration of 176 to 294, rate of fire of 3.96, aim time of 2.9 seconds, dispersion at 100 meters is 0.40, and the view range is 250 meters. I really like this tank, guys. It's absolutely awesome. So without further ado, let's go into Tank Inspector and inspect this tank. Alright, guys, so here we are. We're going into Tank Inspector, and we're going to take a look at this tank, the E100. So here it is, and this is the gun that the E100 carries. As you can see, you can barely penetrate the lower glacis on an E100 with a regular AP shell, but on the sides, also, you can penetrate the sides very easily. It's like butter, and the rear is also like butter, so you can easily pierce. But if you look at this, the lower glacis is still 239 millimeters thick. If you angle that like this, then it's 290 millimeters thick. And if you look at the top of this tank right here, it's 341 millimeters thick with the angle and all that, and the turret is 279 millimeters thick to 280, so that's pretty darn awesome. And when angled, when side scraping, this thing is absolutely overpowered. I'm telling you guys that right now. So the angle on this thing, the degrees, which is 28, actually makes an effective armor of 163 millimeters at the front, and also on the back it's 153 instead of 150, and at the rear of this tank it's actually 173 millimeters thick, so no high explosive shells will be penetrating this tank and destroying you. And if we look at, so we've taken a look at AP shells, and the top of this tank is 65 millimeters thick, the bottom is 40 millimeters thick, and if we take a look at the high explosive anti-tank shells, it can actually penetrate a lot. This is the E100's gun. So as you can see, with a high explosive or heat shell, you can penetrate the cheeks of this tank and also the lower armor of this, and basically everything on this tank except for this frontal plating right here. So it's not that accurate of a gun, but it can still go right through stuff and all that. And as you can see with the HE shells, again, the only places where it's ever going to penetrate is right up here, and it will do full damage up here. And you can't do that much damage at the rear, as you can see, only about 160 to 397, or the sides of the turret, but if you need to, you can shoot HE shells to kill this tank. Will take a while, though. So that is this tank with the, as you can see, this is the tank that I love. It's my favorite tank, and this is what the tank's armor profile looks like. As you can see, the gun pitch can go to -7, which isn't horrible for tier 10, and it can go up to 20, which is pretty darn good for a tier 10. So pretty darn good. I like it. I love it. So let's go. Without further ado, let's get into World of Tanks and do some gameplay in this thing. So here we are in World of Tanks, and we're gonna go right into a battle with this thing. I carry 30 rounds of AP, 10 rounds of heat, and 10 rounds of HE. I find that to be the best, and this is going to be a very, very fun matchup. There's no heavy tanks over there that I have to worry about. No tier 10 heavy tanks, at least. And we have an E100 and a Yogg PZ E100, so that's really the most OP matchmaking you can make. These guys, I don't think, have much of a chance of winning, but I'm not going to jinx myself. As you can see, this thing is like a good reload time for the amount of damage. It is very, very high alpha, and you can almost always penetrate. And just looking at this tank, it looks like a threat. It looks like a gigantic threat, and it's humongous. I mean, ramming with this thing, you'll kill it every single time. And it looks like I'm all alone up here, but the Yogg Tiger's coming for me. So I'm actually kind of surprised. Most of the time people want to go over this bridge when they're in a tier 10, but I guess not. And it looks like the team has already gone over there. So I'm going to get behind the enemy team. As you can see, we're going our top speed right now of 30 kilometers. So obviously, yep, they're all over there, and I'm going to get right behind them and shoot them in the butt with this awesome gun. And to be honest, guys, if I can, I'll use HE shells and show you how much damage those do. I've been spotted somehow, and we're gonna find this guy and kill him. And it's a Yogg Tiger, so he is aiming my way. No, he's not, but we're gonna put one into him for a good amount of damage right there. It wasn't an HE shell, but it still did a nice amount of damage. The Yogg Tiger is done for. I'm just going to angle my armor here, but he still penetrates me with an APCR shell. So I see this object 704 on low health. I switch to an HE, and I kill him. As you can see, it sounds pretty darn awesome, too. Trying to angle my armor a bit here, just to make sure they can't penetrate me. Load some more AP shells. I'm going to get right behind these guys and shoot them in the butt. But this T-62A is still putting some shells in my turret armor. So I see this T-54, but I see the IS-3, which is more important, and I can't get a shot on him, but luckily the team takes him out. I see this guy. I bounce a shot off of a T-54. That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. They still got 4 tanks left, and all of them are over here. I see this guy. Load an HE shell. Put it into him, and I kill him for 99 damage. Not that much damage, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, we are winning massively this game. Not surprised that we are. This Panther 2 is coming up right behind me, but I want to put some more shells into these guys. Alright, so T-44 is right here. And we're gonna put a good shell into him. Oh, no, I don't have enough gun depression. There we go, 636 damage on the T-44, and I can't get out of here. I load an HE shell, try to move. I'm gonna push this T-54 out of the way, but they get the kill. That's fine with me. And this thing looks pretty darn awesome. We still got 2 more battles in it, so let's go right into another battle. For the battle results, we did 1,726 damage, we got 27,000 credits, and we got 1,189 XP with premium. So let's go right into another battle. By the way, guys, in this tank you will always be at the top. You're never at the bottom. So this is going to be a lot harder than the last match. They have 2 tier 10 heavies and also a tier 10 tank destroyer. We have a tier 10 tank destroyer and a tier 10 medium, plus me, the tier 10 heavy. But I'm definitely going to have to load some heat shells. They're going to be a huge problem, that IS-7 and that E100. I can pierce the E100's lower glacis, but if he's angled really well, then I won't be able to pierce those. So we're definitely going to go this way and load some HE shells. I mean, high explosive anti-tank shells. Some heat. And we're going to see if we can't take these guys out. I am going to request some help. And I got an STI coming with me. That's a very good tank to come with us. But we do have a T95 tank short, which is an absolutely overpowered armor on that thing. Trying to angle my armor, but they're all over there. I'm going to try and sneak over there without being noticed, but I'm noticed anyways. I mean, this thing's huge. And I get a shell put in my back, but I see this Yog PZE 100's coming around, so I'm just going to wait right here for him to come on up and put one into his lower glacis. But wow, so much for trying to do that. Went right below him for no reason at all. That's absolutely insane. And now I'm being hounded by all these guys. I'm going to see if I can't put a shell. Oh my god. Not this guy again. Aha! Vengeance! And he still tracks me. I really dislike this guy. And we're killed. Wow. Thanks a lot, team. I got no help whatsoever, as you guys can... Oh, no. They're finally get here. Wow. So the STI just fired a heat shell, but they finally get here after me standing that ground for so long. It took forever. But yeah, that was that match. And we're just gonna follow this Object 268 who's just gotten taken out, or is about to be taken out. He's trying to angle his armor. Yep, and he bounced that shot. And the Object 268 can now take him out, but the E50M comes out of nowhere. A Wildcat comes out of nowhere and takes him out. So, let's follow this T62A since he's a pretty fast tank. You know what? Nah. Let's follow the T95. I like the T95. Puts a shell into the E100, almost killing him. He tries to angle his armor. E100 can penetrate the lower glacis of a T95 with a heat shell. As you can see, the E100 tried to put a shell into him. But the T44 is right behind him and takes out one of them while they take out the other. So, the IS-7 is still right there. The STI is getting damaged from the Centurion 7 Mark 1. So, yeah, that's not good at all. The STI can actually do really, really well. It really can. Pretty much in any battle. Tier 10, tier whatever, it does well. T95 is trying to wiggle. And he's doing a pretty good job at it. Yep, missed that shot right there, IS-7. You're going to be regretting that. Let's just watch how fast this thing shoots. It takes a little while to fire, but this IS-7 knows he's in trouble. He's going to load an APCR shell, I think. And almost taking the T95 out. Sadly, not being able to. T95 takes him out. So, let's follow this STI since he's faster. And let's see where he's going to go. He's going to go absolutely nowhere. Tries to angle his armor. Oh, yes, he gets him. Alright, so last one left is that E50. So, they both come over here. The STI does not put a shell in him. But the T95 is getting up here. Is about to put a shell into him. The STI should really be flanking, but he's not. And the E50 pretty much is getting away. T95's trying to, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna follow this STI. STI misses, so that's the reason why you flank when you're in a heavy tank and the T95 is way slower than you. Oh. So, he gets the message, and he starts flanking. So, at this point, his camo has been reset, and the E50's not over here. That's kind of weird. He's over here somewhere, but he's not right there. So, the STI goes right, which is probably where he went. It is a pretty darn fast tank, and he looks left, tries to see if there's anything there. But, no, he's all the way at the back of the base. And these guys aren't going to have enough time. You gotta cap. Cap. No time. You guys gotta go cap. You at least need 1 minute 40 seconds to cap. These guys may not be able to cap. Ooh, that T95 has to get in there to be able to finish the cap. No, T95 cap. You guys both gotta cap to win this game. Don't worry about the E50, just cap. And this is how we lose games, guys. The E50 could have just run away and this would have been a draw. This would have been a draw if that E50 ran away. But the E50 did not run away. So good play by everyone on the team. I absolutely got wrecked. But you know what? Get wrecked, right? And we lost 10,000 credits because we only did 653 damage because the team just couldn't help me out. So we're going to go into one more battle, and this will be the last battle of this this game. So we do have a T110E3. So in a T110E5, we got 2 Americans on our side, and 2 Russians, and 2 Germans. No, we got 3 Americans, 2 Russians, 2 Germans. Yeah, I do too, M46. I do too. You used to. There was actually a glitch where you could use the red line to get up there in a medium tank, and it was so fun. But, nope, they took it out. So, the T95 and the T110E3 are both very powerful tanks, and we're all going up here. I'm going up here to just beat the crap out of this team. This tank is so worth it, guys. It's completely worth it. You need it. You need to buy it. The mouse is actually has 100 more hit points, but it doesn't do as much damage per minute, and this thing is absolutely overpowered, so you need this tank. I'm going up here, just going to charge this right here, and just absolutely wreak havoc on this team. Going to load a heat shell, going to side scrape a little bit over here, trying to get over here, but this T-54 is in my way. I take a shot in the rear. He's still on a very good amount of health, but can we... Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, guys. That's a very much a shame. So, the VK45.02A is over there, but we need to put some shells into this guy. 703 damage right there, guys. Very, very nice. He did almost 1,000 damage to us, so we're going to try and flank him. Definitely going to ram this guy for the fun of it. Gonna go down this slope and just plain ram him. But he gets a shot into us. Oh, guys, that just plain sucks. That just sucks. Alright, guys, well, that's it for this video. The E100 is a lot better than I made it look. I promise you guys. The E100 is a fantastic tank. Have a good day, everyone. OctopusMan out.